You may be asking, explosive diarrhea again. This time it actually was. Believe it or not, it actually was. That's why I was 2 minutes late. Now, Pete is still dealing with his own explosive diarrhea. We're gonna have Pete here very soon. But the lineup is out. And I know we're gonna get angry at a few names that are here and there, and the formation is also wrong. But before we get angry, before anything, we're going to put a quick word from the sponsor of this video so we can go on and talk about the starting 11. In the meantime, make sure to drop a like in this video right now. Do it right now. We'll be back in 90 seconds, and then we're going to talk about the starting 11, the game, much more, and even my explosive diarrhea. Okay, all right. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
As you may already know, I love playing soccer. What you don't know is that I've gone through 3 knee surgeries that kept me out of the fields for 3 years. Dealing with chronic knee pain, muscle soreness, muscle injuries, and much more. So I talked to a few former professional players and physical therapists that recommended red light therapy. And today, we are proud to partner with Prungo. And Prungo specializes in the next generation of red light therapy devices designed to support recovery, reduce pain, and help athletes address issues such as swelling, muscle strains, and pain in areas such as your calves, knees, groin, joints, you name it. It's also very portable, so you can pretty much take it anywhere you go, even when you're traveling. You know, the multi-screen and multi-part feature is what I like the most about this, because it makes it a lot easier to put it whatever part of your body that you need accordingly with the pain that you have, whether it's your calves, neck, back, shoulder, elbow. You can also break it down into different parts, different pieces. And what I have here is the Prungo Flux Go, a wearable, lightweight red light therapy device designed to support recovery, reduce joint pain, and prevent overuse injuries without the need for needles or medication. It's been helping me a lot, relieving pain, recovery, and honestly, it also helps me regain my inner energy and confidence. Because you know, if you go out to play basketball or soccer and everything hurts, you play like crap, it sucks. And make sure to take advantage of their Black Friday deal since it's the lowest price it's been all year. The link is in the description. And if you use the link in the description, along with helping yourself, you are also helping the channel in the process. So thank you very much, Prungo, for partnering up with Tactical Manager.
Okay, we're back. Thank you very much, Prungo. And as you guys can see, I have the device here. And sometimes I try to use it during the stream. It's on right now. I usually just leave it on because my knee kind of sucks after 3 surgeries. But let's talk about the starting 11. Now, first and foremost, the formation is not 100% accurate. It's a 3-4-2-1. Okay, just to make that clear. Maybe I should have done that myself because apparently FootMob can't get it right. So let's talk about this formation here real quick. Okay, so 3-4-2-1 with Matt Freese on goal. Joe Scally, Miles Robinson, and Tim Ream are the 3 center backs. Dest and Arfston are the wing backs. Roldan and Tessman are the double pivots. And Gio Reyna will be I guess he'll be one of the 10s with Brendan Aronson and Balogun up top. Now, listen, let me actually put this on screen so I can do the actual formation because I would rather use FootMob, but FootMob has unfortunately let us down. Great app, but they let us down this time. So this is what the formation actually looks like. It's something like this, right? It's a 3-4-2-1. And what this will very likely look like is Scally is here. Sorry, I didn't type Scally properly. Scally is here. I would say Miles is the central center back. He's the one replacing Chris Richards, and Ream will be in the left. Barfston will be on the left wing back. Dest on the right wing back. Roldan in the double pivot. Yeah, we're still starting Roldan in 2025, believe it or not. And then we're going to have Gio, Aronson, and Balogun. And then I can talk about the lineup. I was expecting FootMob to actually have it, but now that Pete's here, Pete, I quickly fixed it because I got tired of FootMob messing up the lineup, so I just decided.
They always do that.
Yes, I feel like it confuses the viewers, so I was like, I'm just going to remove theirs, and I'll quickly do what it'll look like. Do you agree with me? That's probably what it'll look like.
100%. That's what it is. 100%.
Yes. And I'll tell you one thing. Obviously, like having Roldan and Miles starting for us in 2025 still, end of 2025. We're very close to the World Cup. is disappointing. But I want to try to look at the glass half full here, Pete. That's what I want to try to do today. I'm kind of looking forward to Gio and Balogun. I want to see what they can do.
Yeah, that's what very interesting. I mean, it's interesting because Poch said during the roster, you know, presser that Gio was just there not so much to play, but for them to get to know him. And then he goes and starts him in the first game. So either Poch was lying or Gio impressed him a lot in training and he decided to give him a shot. There's been some interesting comments about Gio in camp, including Balogun, who said he's looking forward to playing with Gio because he feels like he plays best with him. Christian Pulisic said this week that he feels most calm when Gio is on the field. So two of our, I would argue, probably our two best players actually are saying they want to play with Gio.
Yeah, but Doug McIntyre doesn't want him to start, Pete. So knock
But
it off.
Doug doesn't want him to start or play because he's still mad about 2022.
Yeah, and so Doug McIntyre doesn't want it to happen. But
the other thing that I'm happy to see is Scally getting a chance in that back three because I think that's the perfect spot for him. You know, he can also play wing back as a backup, but to be honest, you probably start Ream, Richards, and Scally at a World Cup, especially if Scally plays well there today.
well, I
Because
think
who else is
also
going to play that right spot?
also keep in mind Scally for the World Cup is almost a no-brainer at this point because of his versatility with the way Pochettino wants to play. He can be a backup left wing back, right wing back, and center back. Why
Yeah.
would you not bring a player that can play in the Bundesliga all three of those positions? Why would
Yeah.
you not bring him?
No, he has to be. He has to be there.
Exactly. And then, so overall, the lineup, the issues we have with it would be like we're still starting Roldan at this point. I don't have a problem with Aronson starting, considering the players that are missing. I would
Yeah.
rather actually Aronson over Luna at this point. I think in the final third, they offer very close to the same, but Aronson offers more off the ball than Luna, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
Um,
would also argue that Aronson is more consistent. Even if it's not high level consistent, he's more consistent at a lower level.
yeah, and Aronson's also a player more accustomed to facing better opponents. There's
Yep.
that,
Yep.
right? He's playing the
He's
Premier
playing in the
League.
Premier League every week. Dude
Yeah,
is
and
definitely accustomed to it.
yeah, look, Aronson never chose to come back to MLS to get a spot in the national team. While we've seen Luna actually decide to stay in MLS, apparently, there were comments that he has higher odds of making it to the World Cup staying here.
Yeah.
Aronson had higher odds too. Aronson would probably come to MLS, be a designated player, and he would do quite well, Brendan
Yeah.
Aronson. But
Yeah.
he still stayed in Europe, struggled in the championship, struggled in the Bundesliga, struggling in the Premier League, doesn't care, still there, and he's starting for Leeds. So, like Aronson
Yeah.
or not, the mentality, I can't criticize that at all. Um, my concern here is what I'll say is I think Miles will play as the central center back. So I think Pochettino sees Miles as the direct backup to Chris Richards.
McKenzie really can't get a shot, huh?
That's my
Anywhere.
concern.
Yeah.
That's my
And to be
concern.
fair, McKenzie also has several like boo-boos when he plays for us. You know, he makes at least he's good for at least one mistake per game. The problem is, so is Miles. So it's kind of like, what would you have preferred to see with this back three, considering who's in camp?
Considering who's in camp, I mean, it really depends on how we approach because sometimes you don't want to have the central center back being super slow and old like Tim Ream, right?
Sure.
You
Sure.
wouldn't want that. But you could also have like Tim Ream almost play like a sweeper, and it could work through his positioning. And I would just try McKenzie on the left center back where he plays for Toulouse.
Yeah.
I would try it.
Try that. Trusty, even. Like, I'm
I'm
not a
not.
big Trusty fan, but considering Richards not being there, I'm open to giving people opportunities. We've seen enough of Miles, right? We've seen so much of Miles. Why not give Trusty a chance?
Yeah, and if Miles goes, well, sorry, and if Trusty goes there and shits the bed, then sure, next game try Miles over him or something. But you want to see other opportunities. I'm not being overly critical of that because I am happy that he's throwing Scally right away in the first game. He's throwing Gio
Yep.
Reyna also right away in the first game. It's
Yep.
one of those games that you really hope both of these guys perform so that they become almost like a roster lock for March. And then from
Yeah.
there, they probably won't lose the spot for the World Cup. Testman is another one I want to talk about. Big test for him. One thing I would have changed, I would have liked to have seen Testman with Aiden Morris instead
Yeah,
of
I would have
Roldan.
liked to see that too.
But we're not getting that. And I'm trying to see here who else we have here on the bench. I would say Testman over Aiden Morris for sure. I would have liked to have seen that. Besides that, dude, I wouldn't have changed anything else. The only thing I would have tried is, since we only really have Gio as the Rio 10 in this roster, we don't have Pulisic that can play the 10 very well, Tillman. I would have gone a front two. I
Yeah,
would have
same.
gone Gio at the 10 alone, and
Yeah.
I would have put Balogun with Pepe to test them out once.
And then I would have put Aronson at left wing back, or Aronson at right wing back and Dest at left wing back, so you can sit Barston.
Yes, yes. And real quick, USMNT is the United Sons of Morocco national team. Yeah, it's kind of weird because it's becoming a bit of a rivalry because they're coming at us, we're coming at them. The problem is we never win.
Yeah, you can't be a rivalry until we win, right? I mean, we beat them the last time our senior team played, but let's be honest, those were some interesting circumstances. You know, they had players missing. It was a friendly. They were basically protesting the coach. He got fired. And ever since then, Morocco's just been on the up and up.
One could argue we helped them make the semifinals run in the World Cup.
Yeah. And, you know, to be honest, like my under 17 post game stream now has 17,000 views. About 14,000 of them, or at least 13,000, are Moroccans. And a lot of them are being very complimentary to our team. They're saying, look, we won, but you guys are a very, very good team. And we got a little bit lucky. So keep up the good work. The US is a good team. They're quite nice. I mean, I know on Twitter it's a different story, but at least the YouTube comments I'm getting are largely very complimentary from the Moroccan team. And it was the same after the under-20 World Cup when they beat us.
Yeah,
Now it's easy to be complimentary when you win. Let's see what they look like when they lose, if they lose.
no one's nice on Twitter.
No.
No, that never happens. But back here to the stream, or to this game specifically. I guess that would be the thing. And I saw in the chat someone say we already saw a testament with Aiden Morris. Yeah, the thing is, I think Aiden Morris, depending on the game, he could actually contribute in the World Cup. I don't see Roldan contributing on the field in the World Cup. Maybe off, right? As many.
Well, I think it's silly we didn't call Johnny in. This would have been the chance to start him next to Tessman.
Yes, they're saying there's an echo. Echo. No, there's no echo.
Who's the echo coming from? Me or Tat?
What's the voice? I don't hear the echo from Pete's end or from mine. But anyhow, that's the lineup for today. Actually, I heard something. No, there's no echo. There's no echo. So let's go back here to FootMob. Let me put the lineup of Paraguay, actually. Let's talk about Paraguay a little bit. Right, the opponent. I think that matters equally, who we're facing and who we have playing. So let's put here. There's some noise coming from you, though. I don't know if it's an echo.
Testing 1, 2, 3. What kind of noise?
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, they're saying Pete's echoing. I was hearing it now, but now I don't hear it. I hear it when I talk from yours.
Oh, because of maybe the sound?
Hello, 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 hello.
Hang on. Let me see the speakers.
Okay, in the meantime, I'll go
Okay,
talk.
how about now?
Hello,
Say
hello,
something.
hello, hello, hello. No echo, no echo. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think we're good. Actually, I hear it again. There's like a little sound coming when I talk from your end. Again, I heard it.
So when you talk, you hear it coming from me.
Yeah. Edit mic settings, reduce. Do you want to come in and out of the stream and see if it fixes? Because usually we don't have that.
Yeah, let me try.
It's like a sound interference that they're saying, which is true. I can hear it now from yours.
Okay, let me try.
Yeah. Okay, he'll come back in a second. Why have the media revived the GeoGate situation? I don't know. It was mainly Doug McIntyre that revived the GeoGate situation. I don't know why. There was an interview that Geo talked about it, I think, in Germany, but I don't know why Doug McIntyre is obsessed with it right now. Noah Correa is saying weakest link in the lineup. I'm gonna say Arfston. I'm gonna say Miles. More. I get it why you would say Arfston too, because defensively the odds of him messing up is big. The thing is, Miles is meant to be an actual defender, right? Arfston is really like a winger. We play him for the national team as like a fullback, wingback, but he's truly a winger. I'm more worried about Miles than Arfston. And Roldan is just like whatever. Roldan probably defensively won't be an issue at all. Roldan will just be very ineffective going forward, most likely. But let's talk very quickly here about Paraguay, because Paraguay, we talked about this in the preview. they were sucking in the Copa America, and they sucked during the Copa America. But then they signed Gustavo Alfaro, their current coach, right? Gustavo Alfaro, that coached Ecuador in the previous cycle. And ever since, they actually defeated Brazil. They defeated Argentina. They went undefeated for quite some time, and they qualified to the World Cup. So this became a very good team. Defensively, rock solid. Very good players defensively. You guys can see there in the back. Gustavo Gomes right here that plays for Palmeiras. He's probably the best center back in club soccer in South America. Riveros plays for Cerro Porteño. I don't believe Riveros is the starting center back for Paraguay, but Gustavo Gomes is their starter, captain, and the best center back in club soccer in South America right now. Miguel Almiron, everybody knows him, plays for Atlanta, went to the Premier League, won MLS, went to the Premier League, struggled in the beginning, then did well in the Premier League. Now he's back in MLS with Atlanta, very good player. And Enciso, also a very good player that was with Brighton. I believe Chelsea signed Julio Enciso, and now he's with Strasbourg on a loan. Very good prospect. It's a good Paraguayan side. Now, it's not a team that is dominant. They are definitely among the weaker CONMEBOL nations that qualified, but they're better than probably any CONCACAF team we would face, not named like Mexico, probably about the same level. This is a very tough team to score goals on. It's, I would say, completely different style of play, the players, but I would compare it similar to like a worse version of Ecuador.
Mm. Okay. Well, we need to dominate. We're at home. We need to win. Like if we're going to do well at a World Cup, we have to be beating teams like Paraguay. That's not
Yeah.
a powerhouse. It's not even a team that you're like they're going to go deep, you know?
Yeah, this is a team that you respect, but if you want to do anything in a World Cup that you're hosting, you got to be able to beat Paraguay. We're not talking here about Argentina.
Yeah.
To be honest, Pete, even Uruguay next week. If you're playing at home, you got to be able to go toe to toe with them and hopefully win the game. You can't go to Uruguay and celebrate a draw, in my
No.
opinion.
No.
Moises is saying, I can't wait to see Arston Samba Boy. Yeah, he'll do his step overs. He loves those step overs. We know that. And everyone, make sure to drop a like in the stream if you haven't already. I don't know how many likes we have, so just get them up to 300, 400. It's free. It takes a second. And then after the game, we go to 11 Yanks for the post game. I was, Pete, concerned about how the lineup would come out because I thought, depending on the lineup that he put out, for example, let's say you remove Scally and put McKenzie, which we've seen him, even though we'd like to see him more, but we see him. You remove Gio and you put like Diego Luna, that we've seen enough. And even though at one point he was like a roster lock, now he probably is very questionable to be in the roster. If that was the lineup, I would have just told you, like, is there much we can learn from this game with these players?
Not really. No.
Yeah.
But at
So
least
there
now
are.
we have things to watch and learn, you know?
And I'm rooting very much for Gio and Scally to have a great performance. These are two players that were
And
definitely going
Balogun
to.
too.
Yeah. It's also another thing I was concerned. I was concerned about Pochettino putting up Gio in a situation where he would be set up to fail.
Yeah.
But I do think that Gio having Aronson that can run all over the place next to him and having Balogun that can make the right runs next to him, I don't think there are any excuses for Gio Reyna. He has to play
Plus
well.
Testament and Dest who can feed him, right?
Yes.
So that's another two.
I don't think I'm not saying Gio needs to get a goal contribution, but he needs to play well.
No, he needs to play well. I mean, he's fighting. There's probably 4 or 5 spots available in that dual 10 role. Tillman and Pulisic, whatever Poch says, they're locks. If they're healthy, they're going, right? So he's probably fighting Aronson, Luna, Zendejas for the last 2 spots, right? He's probably fighting for one of those last 2 spots with those guys, Aronson, Luna, Zendejas.
So Spicy Jeff is saying Paraguay has a secretive community speaking an early form of Japanese. That is, I want to know more about that. What even is an early form of Japanese? Like
And where's
centuries
this
old?
secretive community located, Jeff? You're gonna have to expound a little more. It's a
Also,
little vague.
Pete, it can't be that secretive if Spicy Jeff knows about it.
Hey, maybe it's in his van. Maybe there's 2 Paraguayan Japanese dual nats that come to his van and talk to him in early Japanese. Or maybe it's a dream.
What even is early Japanese? This so secretive community that Spicy Jeff just leaked to the world.
They're also part lizard.
Oh boy, don't get the YouTube channel down here. Okay, he's got more information here. There are enclaves where descendants of Japanese settlers speak a dialect that linguistics say preserves an old pre-World War II Japanese rarely heard anywhere else in the world. Wait, Japan changed the Japanese language after World War II?
I don't know. I'm not sure what that means. Pre-World
Mm,
War II, how pre-World War II are we talking? Because like English has changed over hundreds of years, right? King James English, Shakespearean English, Victorian English. We don't speak the same way now. So maybe that's what he means.
mm-hmm. Moise is saying McKenny is having spaghetti with Spalletti?
Spalletti.
Spalletti, the coach, the coach, the new Juve coach. Yeah, McKenny stayed home. That's another one I don't understand. McKenny staying home for this camp simply because,
Yeah.
like, why are we trying to please the Juventus coach so much? McKenny's a starter for them. If he came into camp, he would still be a starter for them.
Yeah.
And we kind of need to build chemistry. We got at some point we need to get the World Cup team together, right?
Yeah.
At some point, and I hope it's not in May of 2026. I'll put it this way, Pete. I hope that in March, Pochettino calls up pretty much the World Cup roster.
Yes.
It has to be. Besides whoever's injured, of course. Roldan will start at the World Cup. Watch. I doubt it.
Not if Adams, Tessman, Johnny are all healthy. And McKenny.
Yeah, it would have to be like an injury crisis. And also, if Roldan is starting in the World Cup, we're in big trouble. Okay.
Big trouble.
They're saying Paraguay had a Japanese president once. Well, if he was a Paraguayan president, I'm sure he was Paraguayan. You mean Japanese descent? Probably.
Descendant. Yeah, they might have had some immigration from Japan to Paraguay at some point.
Yeah, Brazil has the largest Japanese community outside of Japan in the world. Brazil. Which is a little odd. The cultures are quite different. If you look at Brazilian culture and Japanese culture, they're almost the polar opposite. So,
Yes. Yes.
but it's kind of funny how Japan has major influence there in Brazil in terms of their community. They have a big community in Sao Paulo, the biggest in the world outside of Japan, and how much influence Brazil has in Japan. If you go to Japan, for example, Japanese soccer culture, there's a lot of Brazilian influence in it, a lot. National anthem playing right now. United States versus Paraguay. Do you have a score prediction for this game? We want to win, but how much do we care about that over performance?
I mean, I want to win for sure. Let's get a win on the board, play well doing it. I'm going to say 2-1 to the US. With this back line, I don't know if I can say Paraguay ain't going to score. So I'll say 2-1 to the US.
I'll say 1-1. I think even with the quality players we have up top, we're going to struggle, like Gio and Des going up top, Balogun. I think we'll struggle to score. Paraguay is very good, but Paraguay also is going to struggle to score on us, regardless of our back line. Enciso's a good player, but they struggle to score Paraguay just in general. Their offense is worse than Ecuador, or one kind of as worse. We'll see how they play. Nabuto said, I met a Korean from Brazil once. Him speaking Portuguese fluently absolutely blew me away. Yeah, there's a lot of Koreans, Japanese people that live in Brazil or from Japanese and Korean descent. Keeping tabs is saying it's time to let go of Cardoso, Pete. That's yours,
Yes,
Pete.
let's let an Atletico Madrid starter go. Let's just forget about him. Pretend he doesn't exist, for sure.
Let's also pretend that he got the same amount of caps as Roldan.
Yeah. 42 caps now. This is his 43rd cap, Christian Roldan. But we want to write off Johnny after 9, 10 caps.
Let me see how many minutes Roldan has played for the national team, and then let's compare to Johnny. I think we should probably give Johnny at least that amount of games and minutes until we give up on him, which is a bit weird to hear. The U.S. men's national team, a team known for incredible depth and world-class players, just kind of like let go of Atletico Madrid midfielder. Let's not believe he'll be able to get to that level at some point. So let me see how close it is, the minutes of both. Roldan's going to surpass 2,000 minutes for the U.S. national team today. Johnny has 700. So Roldan has almost 3 times the amount of minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we didn't quit on him. Well, we did, but apparently the program didn't. Antonio Yacht saying just down with this team right now. First team still starting. Rodon failed in 2 summers. U17 drop an egg. U20 not talented. Well, programs in shambles. Yeah, I mean, I have nothing to really counter that. But for today's game, me and Pete talked about it. It's exciting to see Gio Reyna back with Balogun on the field, Scally getting an opportunity. There are things to look forward to, and I still firmly believe when push comes to shove, Mauricio Pochettino will play our best players in the World Cup, and hopefully there will be some chemistry between the players, even though he never plays them together. Hopefully. Jeff Carey saying also pizza was invented in these Japanese Paraguayan enclaves. That's not true.
It's just going to become another Caesar salad discussion, is what.
Imagine we look it up and it's true. Okay. Oh, there's no way that's true. Pizza was invented in Italy. I'm pretty sure that's like common knowledge at this point. Jean Pierre Castro saying, "Hey, Tack Pete, the Paraguay press expects Paraguay to run over the U.S. We'll see." I mean, look, we don't deserve respect right now. We've been crap for a while. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's fair.
Yeah.
Let's prove them wrong. And Anthony's saying, let's not forget to remind Tack that Caesar salad is the best salad. I never argued with. Actually, no, the best salad is Greek salad.
Ooh. I'm trying to think if there's other salads. I'm a big fan of Thai papaya salad. That's my favorite salad. But I also grew up.
Papaya in a salad?
It's called somtam. It's shredded papaya with lime and peanuts. It's really good.
I mean,
but it's not the orange papaya. It's like the raw papaya before it turns orange. It's like green. It's called somtam. It's really good. You should try it.
That's an interesting one. I like Mediterranean food. So when you put like
me too.
Greek salad, I love it. And then just get a falafel also on the side. I love it. Yeah. I love it. But it's saying, hoping that Gio Reyna shows out. Yeah, we hope so too. Because me and Pete have defended Gio Reyna for way too long at this point. And it's reaching a point where it's like, dude, just perform on the field so we don't have to defend you.
Yeah. And if you don't perform, then that's on you. You might not get called in March.
Yeah, I agree. But look, good for him getting an opportunity. I know people are saying he doesn't deserve an opportunity. I think he does deserve an opportunity based on previous performances with the U.S. national team, and because of our lack of options. That's my opinion. I think he deserves this. Has he earned it? No. There's a difference between earning and deserving. He's deserving because of the lack of options. Okay, the game started for me. Did it start for you?
Nope. Just about to.
Okay,
just started. So I'm like 10 seconds behind.
9. Yeah, that's nothing. That's fine.
What are you on? Oh,
I'm at 15, 16.
Okay, I'm at 10. So I'm 6 seconds.
Yeah. That's not a big issue. Also a friendly. Wooks is saying the house salad at Japanese place is the best. I didn't have the house salad in Japan when I was there. I didn't have it. But let's go back here to the game. Let's see how the team's playing out, who's playing where. So it is Reem as the left center back, Miles as the central center back, and Scally as the right center back, as expected. Roldan and it's exactly the lineup we put out earlier when we started it. Paraguay with the ball. I like these Paraguayan kits.
Yeah, these are nice.
You know what I don't get?
Yes.
Why don't we play more like when we're getting to these colder months like November and we still want to stay near Europe, so we stay on the East Coast? Why don't we play in Florida? It's like 70 degrees here. It's perfect.
Yeah.
So Gio Reyna, hopefully he's not playing that stupid role that he dropped super deep that Berhalter had him during the Copa America.
Oh my God, that would suck.
Okay, Arfston, Roldan, good pass back, Roldan. The ball's going to progress forward very well with Christian Roldan there. And everyone, as we go on with the stream, make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. Thank you very much for that. It's a great way to support the channel. Just hitting the like button. It expands the reach of the live watch along. Miles tries to go long, and that's a horrendous pass from Miles Robinson, as expected. As expected.
The fuck is that? Jesus.
Yeah, that's
all
the
right,
problem.
Jack, I'm gonna be in and out.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Whenever you want, just hop in.
All right.
All right, ball cleared. I don't understand why sometimes. Why do we try to play Miles as a ball playing defender? He should not be putting those long passes. If you want someone to try those long passes, just go with Tim Ream. It'll be far more effective. Or have Tanner Tessman can drop. Have Tanner Tessman drop, and he'll go long. He's got some good range on his passing. Very good range. But not Miles Robinson. That's one thing I don't really understand. But it is what it is. And we just keep doing it for some reason. By the way, everyone, now that I have again, this stream is brought to you by Prungo. And now that I have Prungo, I'm back to playing soccer more often. I'm back to the gym to work out. And I've been doing the naughty girl machine. My legs have been getting strong. Then I put Prungo on. It doesn't hurt anymore. Oh, wait. Ball goes in. Cleared. Serginho Dest. Wait. Is that a penalty? No. What's going on here? Penalty. Was that not a handball? I thought it was a handball. Cross goes in. Header. Goal for the United States. Gio Reyna goal. Fuck yeah. Gio Reyna scores for the United States. What is it? 3 minutes into the game. Gio Reyna, welcome back, man. Welcome back, Gio Reyna. Oh, we needed this. We needed this so badly. Who crossed it? Arfston to Gio Reyna. Yes, that was Arfston with a good play. And Gio scoring a header. Gio Reyna scoring a header for the U.S. men's national team to give us a lead. Great play from Arfston. Right-footed cross. Here, Gio Reyna gets his head on the ball. Great head game right there. I know good head game when I see one. And that one right there, top class, world class. 1-0 for the United States against Paraguay. Giovanni Reyna, welcome back to the U.S. men's national team. We needed this so badly. We wanted Gio to show up, and Gio showed up. Maybe a Gio brace today? Maybe a Gio brace. Jeff Carey say, Tack, have you had Paraguayan pizza? What's your favorite pizza? My favorite pizza, I like pizza with pepperoni, mushrooms, and bacon. I don't even know the name of that. Oh, it had to happen. Gio Reyna.
Of course. Who else?
Yeah.
Doug McIntyre must be fuming right now. Fuming.
Yes.
Also, credit to Arfston. That was a good run and cross. That was not like his cross against Japan.
No, that was a good one. That was a good cross.
This was a good cross, and he beat his man, and he put in a good cross right on Gio's head. So credit to Arfston there. I still have questions about his defense, but that was a good cross by him. Oh, Roldan with a terrible giveaway.
All right, Arfston blocked. No, but that was crucial also for Gio, just scoring early for his confidence, everything.
Yes. Yeah.
In a header, which is not really his game.
He doesn't usually score headers.
Dragon the Abandoner say, Gio haters can kiss my you-know-what. No, you're going to have to be more specific. There's many things they can kiss. Brett Oppenheim saying, let's fucking go. Yeah, Brett, that's exactly what we needed. 1, an early goal against Paraguay. Beautifully done. 2, Gio Reyna scoring it. A player that we hope stands out in the next World Cup. Get his confidence up. Maybe lock in his roster spot today. Oh, that's the Balogun. Corner for the U.S. Where's Doug now, Pete? Yeah, where's Doug?
Where is he? Oh, beautiful run by Dest. That was a really good run and pass.
I'm going to tweet something about Doug McIntyre. Should I tag him?
I was going to say, somewhere Doug McIntyre is fuming or throwing stuff at the wall.
I don't know how to write his name though. How do you spell McIntyre?
MCI. It's a M, capital M,
It's
lowercase c,
McIntyre then. McIntyre.
INTYRE, but the
Yeah,
I is also capitalized.
it's McIntyre. I actually never seen a McIntyre name before.
McIntyre is very Scottish, very common Scottish name.
Is he Scottish?
Yeah, I mean, probably of Scottish descent. Anything with Mac is Scottish, just like O is Irish. O'Reilly, O'Hare. Mm.
Okay, 1-0 for the United States. Honestly, oh, Roldan just got nutmegged by Hen Cecil.
Oh my God.
You see that?
No, I'm
And then he
behind
just
you.
and then he just ran over Roldan. Roldan just ran over him.
Oh my God. Jesus, Rodon.
It's okay. He'll be okay.
All right, well, this is good news. We're in the lead. Let's keep this intensity up. I like the intensity. Let's keep that going.
a dream start? I would say.
Yeah, a dream start for sure.
Mm-hmm. Miles making a mistake, obviously, with the passing. Giorena scoring off a header. Roldan getting nutmegged. Okay, back here to the game. Miles runs over the Paraguayan player. 1-0 for the United States. Giovanni Reina. Why are Barfston's corners better than Pulisic for the national team? Pulisic's corners for the national team, that's a very low bar, right? Pulisic has not been good at the corners for the national team for quite... Oh, go Paraguay. Miles fucked up. He left Odyssey wide open.
Oh
Wide
my
open,
God,
Pete.
Miles. Oh my God.
He left Odyssey wide open. How does the guy score like from not even a step? It wasn't even in transition. It wasn't dangerous. How is the guy wide open 2 yards from the goal? He might have been off down the left, but I don't think there's a VAR.
I think he's off.
Yeah, but there's no VAR.
How can Ream and Miles, just both of them? I mean, especially that's
Yeah.
Miles' guy. He's just standing there ball watching. He's so free in the box, like nobody's within 5 yards of him.
Yeah, both of them just decided to not play defense and let Paraguay score. I don't know even who to blame of those two.
I mean, Miles is the central defender, so it's on him. Also, Miles was in no man's land. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you can't have Miles as a central defender, man.
Oh,
Central
Gio with a little back flick. That was beautiful.
makes me miss Chris Richards even more.
Also,
Okay.
people are saying you can't bring Noah Kai Banks because he's too young. But it's like, dude, we have Miles Robinson, who's supposedly in his prime, can't do the most basic thing like Mark.
So you can't bring a guy that's too young, but you can bring a guy that's too shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
I guess we'll go with that. Too shit is okay. Too young, no. No. Then the player sucks. You can't bring him. Okay. Paraguay now with the ball. Joe Scally wins it and gets fouled. How's that not a foul?
That's a foul all day.
Yeah.
What?
Also, anyone that says, oh, the goal is offside, it doesn't matter. The mistake of the defense was still there. If it was an actual game, obviously the VAR would review it, but maybe don't make those mistakes in general.
Also, you don't play to the offside. If you're Miles Robinson, whether you think he's offside or not, you go mark Arce in the box. Is it Arce or Arce?
Arce.
Arce. Sounds French.
Guys, make sure to drop a like in the stream. Let's try to hit 300 likes now. 300, please. Please. It's free. Do it right now. Come on. Okay, Tim Ream. You can't play Miles as a central center back in a back three. For you to be the central center back in a back three, yes, you need athleticism, which is probably the only thing he has, but you need good reading of the game, good positioning. You need to be good on the ball to be a ball playing defender. He doesn't have any of that.
No.
He's just kind of athletic. Kinda.
Yeah.
There's more athletic players out there too.
Oh, Arfson with a giveaway.
Yep, and here comes Miguel Miron. The ref just doesn't call fouls. It felt like Des fouled Almiron, but the ref doesn't call it. Brendan Aronson. Aronson still has a good move from Aronson.
It's nice.
Yeah, dude, I'll tell you one thing. Aronson is definitely a better player than Luna.
Oh, yeah. Also,
Balogun.
he's constantly being tested at a high level, week in, week out in the Premier League. Even though he's not good in the Premier League, it's enough for him to be, tested. He won't get just credit for, a good move in the Premier League. He gets a lot of criticism from the Leeds fans, actually.
A lot, yes.
Which is fine. If you're not playing well, you should get criticism. That's what we want. He's also playing in the toughest league in the world.
Mm-hmm. Miles Robinson to Tim Ream.
Gio's starting to drop a little too deep for my liking.
Yeah, Roldan finds Aronson. Still at the ball. Get up, Roldan. Gio Reyna finds inside Testman. Back to Gio Reyna. Yeah, but Gio's playing well, dude.
Yeah, he's
like
playing
even
very
on the
well.
ball now.
Did you see that back flick from before?
Mm-hmm. I think the goal also gave him because he was, I wouldn't say nervous, but there was pressure on him that he had to perform today. So getting an early goal, kind of important.
Yeah.
Balogun is down. What happened there?
Oh,
He's
I hope
okay. He's okay.
All right,
Guys,
Jack. I'll be in and out. This is good stuff apart from the goal that we can
yeah, see you soon, Pete. Yeah, Scally's fine, guys. Sorry, not Scally. Balogun, he's fine. He got elbowed. I need to watch the replay again. Okay, Paraguay at the ball. Is the ref biased or is he just crap? Gio, good combo with Dest. Still have it. Testman lobs it to Balogun. Oh, bad ball from Test. Good little combo there from Gio and Dest. Gio's been playing well, guys. Jared Fletcher saying, why no VAR? Because it's a friendly. It's a friendly. There's no VAR. VAR costs money, and they just don't have it today. So no VAR today. Time check. I'm at minute 15:10, 15:11, 15:12, 15:13, 15:14, 15:15 right now. Paraguay with the ball. Tries to go long, and that'll be cleared by Miles. So what's going on here? Is Miles at the right center back position? No. Miles is still the central center back in the back three. It's still Miles. Okay, Paraguay building out of the back. Good defense there from Arfston. Good press. Aronson. Arfston recovers it. Good ball. Fair is fair, man. Not a fan of the guy, but Arfston is playing well today. So far, he's playing well today. Played a crucial role in the goal. Got the assist. A very nice assist this time around. Been good at the press. Defense. Oh my. I got shocked with that guy's ears for a second. He had big ears. Okay, Matt Freeze. Still Paraguay here with the possession. Game is pretty wide open from both sides. I expected a much more defensively solid Paraguayan side, but it's kind of wide open for both sides. Our defense, I knew would suck, but didn't. Okay, bad pass back from Paraguay. Nope, back pass. Nope, they get it back. Enciso, good ball. Enciso's a great player. Holy shit, what a player. Arfston, good defense from Arfston. And the United States recovers possession here. We're about to hit minute 17. Miguel Ortiz is saying, Chef Gio to the World Cup, please. He's cooking up right now. Well, I think he will be in the World Cup roster. I'm hoping he starts to get more minutes with Gladbach, but overall, good start here for Gio Reyna. Arfston, Tessman, Roldan, Balogun, Tessman. Oh, bad pass from Tessman. But the U.S. still has the ball. The U.S. still has the ball all the way back with Miles Robinson to Scally. Scally. Out wide to Serginho Des. Des cuts inside. That's a foul, ref. That's a foul. Play it on. This ref just doesn't call fouls. Or he forgot his whistle in the locker room. I'm not sure which one it is, but he doesn't call fouls. And Jersey Fly Guy, Scott. Shout out to Scott here. You got your first in the U9. Can shout out. You scored his first goal. What's the name of your son, Scott? Scott, congratulations! You scored your first goal with your new U9s. Congratulations, man! And he's also watching with me today. Hey, that you see, that's one thing that is an incredible experience. Your son watching. You guys go watch his game. He scores. Then you go watch a U.S. men's national team game together with your son. But Scott, congratulations right there for your first goal there with your U9s. Keep it going. Keep playing. 1 second. Back here to the game. Free kick here for Paraguay. Tanner Tessman with the ball. And thank you very much, Jersey Fly Guy, for the super chat. And Scott, big shout out to you. And look at the chat too. You should show Scott the chat. Everyone giving him a shout out up right there. Way to go, Scott. If you don't mind, obviously you don't want to say where you live, but how old is Scott? He's playing with the U9s. Is he playing age up? Is he younger? Is he 9 years old, 8 years old, 7? If you don't mind, of course. Back here to the game. That's going to be a free kick. Man, these Paraguayan jerseys are beautiful. Are you all seeing that? I like the mix of blue with silver. Blue and silver goes very well together, kind of like black and gold. I'm not an LAFC guy. I'm not an LAFC fan, but I do like the combination of black and gold. And this blue and silver is something like that. And Scott, keep working, keep scoring goals. Maybe in a few years, we'll be talking about you here playing for the U.S. national team. Keep playing. And remember, when you're playing at the U9, U10 level, have fun. Enjoy every moment of it. The more you love the game, the better you're going to get because you're going to want to play more. If you hate it, you don't like it, and you don't have fun, you're not going to be motivated to play hours and hours every day. So the more you love the game, the more you love playing with the ball mastery, that's how you're going to get better. Fall in love with the ball, fall in love with the game. Then you'll just play more. It can't be an obligation. Hopefully, along with training with your team, you're playing a lot of pickup with your friends. That'll be awesome too. That's a great way to get better at soccer and enjoy every second of it. Stop glazing the enemy's jersey. I'm sorry, the enemy has a nice jersey. What can I do about it? I'm a very honest guy. If it was a garbage jersey, I would say it, but they have great jerseys. I'm not going to buy it, but great jerseys. Jorena to Tessman, Roldan. Roldan only passes back, right? He just passes it back every time, Roldan. Joe Scally. Miles Robinson with the ball. Tim Ream. Switch from Tessman. Oh, beautiful switch. Serginho Dest to Giovanni Reyna. Reyna, oh, right at the hand of the goalkeeper, the Paraguayan goalkeeper. The U.S. jerseys, hella mid. Yeah, look, I hope they make a beautiful jersey for the World Cup because I really want to buy. I'm probably going to buy regardless the U.S. men's national team World Cup jersey just because this is a special World Cup, right? The 2026 World Cup. So I swear, I hope Nike doesn't mess this up, man. Because I'm probably going to get the jersey anyway. And saying this doesn't help because now Nike's like, oh, I can put in the minimum effort. And these idiots, like Tactical Manager, they're going to buy it anyway. which for this World Cup, it's true. I've been avoiding buying the U.S. men's national team jerseys because they've been pretty crap. But I really hope they put in effort for the 2026 World Cup. I hope so. But you never know with Nike. 22 minutes and 30 seconds. United States won. Paraguay also won. I would say not a bad game so far. It's been a decent game. Much more open than I expected, to be honest. And now Paraguay has the ball down the left. Pretty even game. Pretty even game. Okay, Paraguay try. Oh my God, behind Tim Ream again, and Miles, and shot from Paraguay over again. Tim Ream and Miles. That'll be a corner for Paraguay. Are they just kind of like not seeing Odyssey? They're just letting him run wherever he wants. Another ball in behind, and Tim Ream struggles to recover. Miles does a decent job recovering for him. Yeah. That Miles and Ream avenue right there is not looking good. Corner for Paraguay. Ball goes in, cleared by Christian Roldan. But Paraguay still has the ball. Draws inside, shoots. Balogun blocks it now. And Paraguay with the ball. Tries to go up. That's a terrible pass. That'll be a goal kick for Matt Freese. Goal kick for the U.S. men's national team. We need we do 100% not need Ajiman, but it looks like we need a younger center back than Tim Ream. Father Time is undefeated. Completely undefeated. Oh, I lost the screen here for a second. Hold on. Let me put it back. 1-1 Paraguay and the United States. Do you guys want me to bring the Paraguayan stalker? Do you guys want me to bring the Paraguayan stalker at halftime? He's a great guy, Fabio. You guys like him, don't you? Freaky Fabio. I'll send him the link, and if he wants to show up, he'll show up. Okay, United States the ball. Arfston. Down the left, rolled on. He's going to pass it back. Of course he did. He always passed it back. Miles finds Tessman. Out wide to Serginho Dest. Dest overlapped by Scally, and Paraguay recovers it. Is Scally supposed to be high up the field like that? Rolled on. Kind of wins it. Nope, loses it. And Cizo beats Aronson. This could be dangerous in transition. Here comes Paraguay. And free kick for them. And Brendan's going to get a yellow card for smacking Miguel Almiron right there. Probably shouldn't have done that. Or do it, whatever. Wait, that wasn't Aronson. It was Miles. Miles hit Miguel Almiron. Why did Aronson get a card? Or was it Miles? No, Miles got a card. Sorry. It was Miles Robinson. Yeah, Miles will probably be the player to be subbed out. Oh, Balogun, good press, but Paraguay's able to clear it. Tim Ream, Arfston, no options. Balogun, yeah, that's a terrible pass, and Gustavo Gomes is able to get it back for Paraguay. Long ball, Tim Ream, and that's a throw-in for the United States. Throw-in for the United States. Tactical manager arguing with. Well, I mean, look, Pete's not here, so I'm kind of talking to myself here because I can't really look at the chat and watch the game at the same time. I try to do both, right? I try to do both. So I end up talking to myself quite a bit. Um, Sometimes I say some weird stuff. Okay, Paraguay goes through. Odyssey against Tim Ream. Ball goes through the middle, and who's there? Arston finds Balogun. Balogun gets fouled. No foul. Yeah, the ref's just not calling any foul. And then you call the foul for Paraguay? So you did bring your whistle, you freaking imbecile. He did bring his whistle. I don't get it. Balogun got fouled. Balogun definitely got fouled. I just saw the replay here. And then Tessman essentially did to Gustavo Gomes the same thing Gustavo Gomes did to Balogun, but then the ref called the foul for Paraguay. All right, ball goes in from Paraguay and a shot, and that's going to be absolutely nothing. The ball goes back to the United States with Matt Freeze. Matt Freeze. And once again, everyone, this stream is brought to you by Prungo Red Light Therapy. If you want to, use the link in the description to get your own Prungo product. Again, Red Light Therapy, if you have muscle soreness, joint issues like myself, my knee, go get it yourself. Use it once a day. It helps quite a bit. So link is in the description. And if you do so, you'll be helping the channel as well. Okay, they have some good offers. So go check out Prungo Red Light Therapy. Link in the description of this video, and obviously drop a like. Okay, back to the game. Miles Robinson with the ball. United States, 29 minutes and 7 seconds. Ball through the middle. Christian Roldan. Oh, what a pass from Gio to Des down the right flank. Serginho Des crosses it in. Clear that. Gio settles. Gio to Arfston. Oh, took too many touches. What a ball from Gio Reyna to Dest. What a ball. Now, do people that were hating on everyone that was hating on Gio, do they now understand why Gio should be with the U.S. national team? Do they see the difference in level between Gio Reyna, Aronson, Luna? Right, Gio Reyna is closer to like the Pulisic, and I think Gio's probably better than what's his name, Malik Tillman, in my opinion, when he's at his best, like we're seeing today. $30 minutes and 15 seconds. The ref sucks. The ref does suck. He's a pretty bad ref. We've seen that by now. Christian Roldan with his 270th back pass in the game. He should probably get that checked. Okay, Scally, bad pass from Joe Scally. Bad pass, and then he loses the ball. Scally's been kind of Among USMNT, yes, the Discord link is in the description of this video. If you want to join Discord, it's just another community where you can talk soccer. All of you can talk soccer. The Discord is in the description, and it is free. It's free. It's just so you guys can continue the community, right? Just talk to each other. The Discord link is in the description of this video. Now, Paraguay with the ball. 31 minutes and 10 seconds right now. Paraguay in possession, trying to build out of the back. They try to go long. They found Odyssey. Odyssey found, Miggy Almiron. What a ball. Almiron's such a good player. Tillman, Reyna, Pulisic, and Balogun. That would be one heck of an offense. You play against CONCACAF teams with those four, it's over. Okay, free kick for the United States. Giovanni Reyna will be taking it. Giovanni Reina will take the set piece for the United States. Good delivery, cleared by the Paraguayan defense. Arfston still has the ball for the U.S. Back heel from Tessman. Arfston, cleared by Paraguay once again. Cleared by Paraguay once again. Tessman wins the header. No, he lost it. Arfston and Paraguay, and Arfston recovers it to Tim Ream. Back to Scally. Scally, 32 minutes and 32 seconds here. Gio Reyna to Scally. Gio Reyna super deep right now. Miles. Tim Ream. No pressure on Tim Ream. No pressure. But he still can't really find a pass here. Miles Robinson. Paraguay defending what it looks like almost like a... It looks like a 4-4-2 when they're defending. And then when we go into wide areas, obviously we have... Okay, great ball from Tim Ream to Dest. Dest, good settle. And then he messed it up. He messed it up. It was good until he tried to go by his opponent. That was kind of shit. But, okay, Paraguay with the ball. Joe Scally stops it. Miguel Miron. Okay, no foul called because Miguel Miron is always on the floor too. One thing Tanner Tessman can't do is cross. That's for sure. He can't cross. It's probably why Berhalter didn't play him. It's probably why Berhalter didn't play him. Dude can't cross. Okay, Paraguay trying to play out of the back. Pressing, Balogun pressing, Gio Reyna pressing. Dest also is high up the field pressing. They go long. Paraguay actually wins it. Miles clears it. This is getting a bit sloppy here. Brendan Aronson, Arfston. Pass it to Roldan so he can pass it back. Pass it to Roldan so he can pass it back. Oh, he passed it forward like a yard. Saying Tim Ream needs Viagra. I don't know. Is he over 40 already? He's not. We don't know if Tim Ream needs Viagra. That would be a good question for any U.S. soccer journalist to ask. They should ask that. I don't know why they haven't. Who's stopping them? Gio Reyna out wide. Tanner Tessman to Scally. Scally with another mistake on the ball. Gio Reyna, Serginho Dest. Scally, get out of there. Give Dest some space. Tessman. Pass it to Roldan. He knows what to do. Roldan to Arfston. Arfston with the Samba move. Good cross. Good cross from Arfston. Cleared by Gustavo Gomes, but good cross from Arfston. And then we still have the ball. Roldan. Pass it back. Good job, Roldan. Gio Reyna. Oh, he slipped. Still won it, and he fouled. Why is it that the Paraguayan players, every single time they get fouled, they act like they're dead? They just fall on the floor, and they act like they died. Look at Miguel Miron. Like, Reyna barely hits him, and the dude is, like, flopping all over the floor like a freaking Magikarp. Like he's dead or dying. It's freaking ridiculous. It's a little bit embarrassing. Enciso. Ball goes back. Miguel Miron. Enciso. Cuts inside. Tries to go by Gio Reyna. Goes back, and we'll see what Paraguay does here. Ball out wide. And they kind of figured it out. Nope, but Arfston. Good defense from Arfston. Anime reaction. Hey, don't shit on animes. Don't shit on animes. 365 likes. Thank you very much, everyone that tuned in. Let's try to get them to 500 at some point. I think we could reach it by halftime. We have 8 minutes to go. We have over 1,000 of you here. So I'm pretty sure we can hit 500 likes. Pretty sure. Gustavo Gomes with the ball. Paraguay 37-30. Oh. That was dangerous from their goalkeeper. The ball was passed back and he was just kind of waiting it and he kind of kicked it when it was like a yard away from the box. Okay, Paraguay down the left here. Ball to Enciso. Roldan versus Enciso. You already got nutmeg once, Roldan. Don't let him do it again. No foul. Good defense from Roldan. Oh, that's assault right there. Dude knocked down Brandon Aronson. And then he grabbed him by the hips. Feel like he was reaching for something right there. Something he probably should not have reached out for. Yeah, the ref is a bit weird. Very inconsistent. Just a very bad ref. This is an interesting one. It's like, stop hating on Reem. He still plays at a top level and brings calm leadership and consistency. He is calm. He was a little too calm on the goal that Paraguay scored. Some might say he was way too. Look, about Tim Ream, leadership. Does he bring that? For sure. He has for a few years. Consistency. He is fairly consistent. I would agree with that. He's been consistently bad for a while for the national team, but he is consistent. The U.S. men's national team is more stable with him, and his age is experience, not a flaw. Pochettino knows this. Look, a lot of the goal is on him. Now, can players make mistakes? Sure. Did he get beat also once in the game outside of the goal? Yes. I think his age is a little bit of a flaw these days. There is a fine line. Oh, that's a card. Paraguayan guy just smacked Arfston out of the field for no reason. I think there's a point in a player's career where experience is never a problem. But if you're too old, it can start to become a problem just because you're slower. You don't react the same way you used to. You don't have the same pace. You're just aging, right? That's perfectly normal in life. And Tim Ream is not as good as he used to be. He does look worse than he used to be. I don't think that's very much debatable. Now, does he still have the leadership? Of course, he has leadership. Does he still bring calmness to the team? He does. But no, his age is a little bit of a flaw these days, David. I'm not really hating on him. I just think that's a very popular opinion among many. Now, David, if you do say that we don't have better options, then we can start talking about it because you might have a point. But you can't say that criticizing Tim Ream is hating on him. We have to stop this nonsense in U.S. soccer where any type of criticism is like, you're hating on the guy. Trust me, I know how to hate. When I hate, you'll know. I'm one of the greatest haters out there. I'm a professional hater for a reason. So when I'm hating, you'll know. What I do to Tim Ream, that's not hating. That is criticism. When I start hating on Tim Ream, it's going to get a lot worse. I'm not there yet. I hate on Arfston. I don't even call him Arfston. I call him Barfston. So that is hate. That is hate right there. And the ref calls a foul. Calls a foul now. This ref is complete and utter dog shit. Is that hating on the ref? Or is it just regular criticism? I guess that's a bit of a foul on Roldan, kinda. I don't hate on Santi Jimenez. Santi Jimenez is just ass. I don't hate on him. He's just a bad player. There's a big, big difference there. Yeah, I can't hate on the ref, right? Now, yeah, there is a case to be made that we might not have better options than Tim Ream. I think there's a case to be made there. But yeah, Tim Ream has dropped his level quite a bit. Here comes Paraguay. Roldan recovers the ball for the U.S. Tessman. Aronson to Dest to Balogun. Ooh, that would have been a great play. If that ball went through, Balogun was on a 1v1 with the goalkeeper probably. Miles wins the header. 42 minutes and 45 seconds now. Do you hate Mexico, Argentina? I don't hate Mexico or Argentina. I just don't wish them well. I don't hate them, but I don't wish them well. I hope they get eliminated from every single competition they play very early. Very early, very painfully. Paraguay with the ball. Arston recovers it. No foul called from the ref. Tessman out wide to Serginho Dest. I don't understand why Scally is making those runs. It kind of messes with Dest's game. He can't really beat his man 1v1 when Scally is occupying that space. Brendan Aronson. Tim Ream. Serginho Dest. Tessman, 44 minutes here. Let's try to get a goal before halftime. Joe Scally. Scally to Dest. Dest and loses the ball. I don't know why Scally is going so high up the field in possession. I don't know why that's happening. It's not that I hate Scally going forward. My issue is every time Scally goes forward with Dest having the ball, he occupies the space that Serginho Dest would utilize to beat his man. I just don't understand it. Just play back three and keep Scally back. I don't get it. Paraguay, 44 minutes, 45 seconds. First half will end very soon, and that's a free kick for Paraguay. Right at the center of the field. Gustavo Gomes for Paraguay. How many minutes? 2 minutes added by the ref. 2 minutes added, and then the first half will end here. Julio Enciso back. Paraguay still has the ball. They try to go long down the right, and that's out of bounds. United States ball here. We got a minute and a half to go. One minute and 30 seconds to go in the first half will end 1-1. I'm trying to get my thoughts together here of what do I think of the first half. There's no way we can consider this first half bad from the United States. Probably also not great. But we did hold Paraguay fairly well for most of it. I don't remember Paraguay creating any meaningful chances besides the goal. Now, mind you, we also didn't create that much either, but I don't remember Paraguay doing much outside of the goal. And I guess moving the ball one way or another. $50 seconds to go. Yeah, I would say Gio Reyna has been a big positive the first half. Not just the goal itself. Not just the goal itself, but Gio Reyna has been mostly a positive in the first half, even the way he's been playing. Because sometimes a player can score a goal and still have a bad performance, right? 1 second. The Paraguayan stalker is asking for the link to join the live stream. The Paraguayan stalker. And it's halftime now. We've just hit halftime here. Bad moment there from Arston. 447 likes. Let's try to get it to 500. Pete's going to join the stream in like a minute. Fabio, the Paraguayan stalker, is also going to join the stream at some point. I want to actually go back here and show one thing. I want to show one thing I didn't like in the first half. I'm going to put this screen here. So everyone, look at the screen real quick. I know you guys just listened to me, but look at the screen because I got to kind of show you. So when we're in possession, obviously Tessman and Roldan have been around here. They've been interchanging. It doesn't really matter too much. But Des is high up the field. Aronson is floating around. Gio's floating around. Arfsten's high up the field. So when Arfsten has the ball here, he has space to beat his man and get across it. And that happened once or twice, even down the left, right? Arfsten has beat his man once or twice and got in a dangerous cross. When Des gets the ball, for some reason, Joe Scally's coming here. Do you guys see that on screen? So when Des gets the ball, Joe Scally goes and occupies this space that I'm showing you. Here, number 5 is Joe Scally. So Des can't really beat his man and can't do much. And then he tries to combine with Joe Scally, and it's just not working. What I'm proposing here is simply for Joe Scally to sit back. Just stay here. The way we are positioned right now, let Gio and Aronson float around up top. Balogun can also float around. But let Dest and Arfsten provide the width. We don't need Scally here. Scally can just stay back. Oh, look who's here.
Oh, Mom, do you have headphones? Bernard, do you have headphones?
No, it's good. It's good.
Oh, we're about to get crazy up in this.
Look who's here.
The
Paraguayan stalker.
I mean, I could if I wanted to.
Where's your headphone?
Yeah. Oh, give it to me.
Okay, one second. Let me put him out. He's going to put the headphones in. And then we'll hear it from the Paraguayan stalker. But while he gets the headphones on, do you guys understand tactically what's the issue that I'm talking about right there? The main issue is Joe Scally occupying the same space or the space that Des would utilize to beat his man, right? What subs are you making at halftime? I don't know if I would make any subs at halftime besides maybe test Mark McKenzie, maybe Aiden Morris for Roldan, mainly to test Aiden Morris. I think that's another sub that I would try to make. Besides that, I don't think I would make him any other changes. Pete, let me show you one thing that I was talking about tactically that I thought was a big mistake from us in the first half. I don't know if it's Pochettino saying it. So technically in possession, this is how we position ourselves, right? But the thing is, down the left, Arfsten never has someone occupying this space because Ream stays back. However, where Serginho Dest is playing, Scally's occupying that space for some reason. Have you seen Scally going up?
Yeah, and he's letting Scally get high up the field.
And I have an issue with that. It doesn't give that space in behind for Dest to actually beat his man and get it done on his own. So what happens is Dest is having to combine with Scally, and that shit just ain't working. Right? It's just not working.
Yo. Let me in.
The Paraguayan stalkers here.
Fabio, how you doing?
Up close. Wait, where's that? Pete? Yo, is this 11 Yanks, Pete?
Yes. How's it going, Fabio?
Another dude. All right, yo, chilling, bro. Dude, yo, what up? Yo, see what's up? It's my lovely wife, Renata.
It seems like you've had a few too many drinks. No?
Honestly, I'm just getting started, to be honest with you. But all right, let me be real with you right now. I've got the field passes here. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like TV, BYOB. I got a waitress being like, yo, like, what do you want? You know? So we're just getting started. And then there's an after party, you know, like, so tranquilo nomás. But yeah, we're chilling out here. Like, we're chilling out here. Yo. Honestly, if anything, I think US fans need to drink a little more, bro. Honestly, they mad quiet over here, yo. It feels like a Paraguay home game up in here. Dead ass, yo. Like,
that's every game. That's every game. That's every game that the US plays.
Like, honestly, no, chill, yo, Taco. We got to stay positive though, because I'm not gonna lie. Like, I cried during the national anthem, the American national anthem.
Fabio,
my next vlog.
Fabio, I'm gonna put me and Pete.
Fabio,
me and Pete are gonna talk to the game. We can't hear you well. We'll talk later there, and you're all pixelated right now. We'll talk later.
Oh yeah, fuck that shit. I don't want to be pixelated, yo. Fuck that shit, yo.
Okay, we're. We'll get him back after. But Pete, just going back to that of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Fabio, behave there. Okay, Pete, your turn.
So the other thing I would argue too, with Scally getting so high up the field, is Gio is also playing. He's sort of playing on the right more, and so it's kind of overcrowding that area. I would want Gio to stay central more, right? And actually, the one thing I think we're not doing enough is feeding Gio. I think too often we push it wide when Gio is in the pocket, and I think you need to find Gio in that pocket and let him turn and do something with the ball. It's not a big thing, but it's a small thing. Have
Can I
Gio
ask you
play
another thing?
more centrally in the pocket. That's where you find him, and then let him turn. Because when he does that, he's looked very good. Have Scally stay back a little more, and then you have Tessman who can shift over and cover for Dest defensively too. So we
Let
don't
me
need
ask
to
you.
get Scally that high.
I want to ask your opinion on this too. So this we agree with. Scally doesn't have to go up. Would we benefit from Gio being free floating centrally and we replace Aronson with Pepe? That
Yes,
allows us. Pepe can stay a bit more stagnant in the box as a poacher, and Balogun can be the one
yes,
moving
it
in.
can be the one drifting.
I would like to
But
see
to
us
do
play like
that, you
this.
lose a little bit defensively. So I would pull Roldan for Aiden Morris and just offer a little more cover defensively then.
Yes, but we have been pushing Scally high up the field, and right now we would keep him back.
Sure, sure.
So
Look, we're not playing terribly, right? We're having a lot of the ball. And we're trying to create. We've struggled to really create against this Paraguay team. And I think Balogun does need some help there. I think you have to give the ball more to Gio in that 10 position and let him turn with it because that's where Gio can really start. We're pushing it wide almost all the time. And I understand because Paraguay is very compact and we're almost afraid to pass it to Gio in the tight spaces. I'm not scared of that. Give Gio the ball in tight spaces. He can make stuff happen even in tight spaces.
well, he
I
had.
think,
Go ahead. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say he had a beautiful switch, a quick switch to Des, one touch
Yeah, I
that
remember
opened up
that.
the whole defense.
Opens up the whole field. That's what I'm telling you. Give it. We need to find Gio more and stop pushing it wide as much.
Mhm.
Gio's been really good when he gets the ball. So I'd say probably those are the two changes I would make. I don't think Gio's going to last past 60 minutes. He's already looking a little gassed, and that's understandable. He hasn't played a ton of minutes for Gladbach. I think by the 60th minute, Gio would be off. So then who do you bring on for Gio? Luna?
Well, he's probably gonna put Diego Luna, but like I said, if you even if you have Aronson, that's not the most prolific playmaker. I think this is a good game to try two up top. We don't have
Yeah.
that many playmakers. I don't think Luna's going to create much today. He's going to be like Aronson, running all over the
You're
place.
saying keep Aronson on, take off Gio at the 60th, and bring on Pepe.
Yeah, that's what I would try.
Yeah.
Try two up top and see how it goes. Because I was talking about this in the preview, and some people called me a hater for not calling Diego Luna a good playmaker. I don't think he's a good playmaker. I don't think he can make things happen when it's a tougher opponent. The same way Aronson doesn't really make things happen. So if that's the case, why force it? See
Yeah.
how we play with two guys up top. Maybe with two guys there, Aronson can create something, or Luna, if we're not going to have Gio. Now, one thing to be said is if anyone had any doubt ever, do you all see the difference in quality of Gio on the ball compared to Diego Luna, Brendan Aronson? Do you guys see the difference?
Yeah.
It's
It's
just like,
not even close.
yeah, it's not even about the goal. It's just like when he puts a pass, the first touch, the combination play, it's really not that close.
No, it's not close. It's not close. And Gio's had 45 minutes basically saying he should be in that World Cup roster. Because I'm sorry, if this is Gio when he's not playing for Gladbach, what's Gio going to look like if he is playing for Gladbach, right? And look, he's not playing for Gladbach. Even I said it. It's fair to be like, why is he not playing for Gladbach? Does he deserve to be here? Has he earned it, etc.? But reality is, when Gio puts on the U.S. jersey, he plays well. That's just, it keeps happening over and over again. So it almost doesn't matter now what's happening at Gladbach. He's a better player than Luna. He's a better player than Zendejas. And he's a better player than Aronson. So
Pete,
him, Tillman, and Pulisic should be in that attacking mid
Pete,
spots.
I'm gonna run real quick to get water. Can you address this spicy comment here? Because for some reason people are still with the Luna hype. I'll be back in like a minute.
Okay. So Luna was good in the Gold Cup, right? Until we faced Mexico. So against low-level CONCACAF opposition, yes, Luna can be very good. You're talking about, Guatemala, Costa Rica, teams like that. Luna has yet to demonstrate that he can do it against good opposition. We saw this against Mexico, Japan, South Korea, Switzerland, Turkey. Okay. Luna's very comfortable in MLS. He wants to stay there. Even in MLS, if you watch him, he's actually very inconsistent. He'll do something amazing on the ball and then he'll do something terrible, like give the ball away for absolutely no reason. Okay. Luna is not a good playmaker yet. Does he have potential? Can he be unpredictable at times? Sure. But compared to the quality that he is, compared to the competition in that spot, you have Pulisic, you have Tillman, you have Gio, you have Zendejas, and Aronson, who are all better than Luna right now. Okay. Not saying Luna can never be a good player. Personally, I think Luna should leave MLS and go to Europe, maybe the Eredivisie, try to improve as a player. But right now, he is at best our sixth best attacking midfielder, at best. And there are only 2 starting spots, right? Also, let's be honest, McKennie's probably better than Luna in that position too. So Luna is good. Good is a very subjective term. Luna is behind at least 5 fellow pure attacking midfielders, not including a guy like Weston McKennie who can also play there. Frankly, I would sooner play Tim Weah as an attacking midfielder than Diego Luna.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and well, I think you said everything. And when you mentioned the whole thing about MLS, allegedly that's his choice. Like they talked about how whether it's true or false, it was his choice to stay in MLS because it would give him higher odds of playing in the World Cup, which to me it's a bit weird. You would think that you would have higher odds by playing in a better league, in a better club.
Yeah, going and pushing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Paxton Aronson. Came back home, zip.
Mm-hmm. And it's saying if we lose, drunken ramblings with Aaron saying if we lose, but Gio Reyna gets his confidence back, that's a win. We made mistakes, but we're playing competition different from a year ago. That's another win. Yeah, look, when we go to the post game, even though people don't understand us at times, even if we win or if we lose, the positivity and negativity depends on the things that happen. It's not just the result. The result, if we win, it's obviously something positive, but you can have a positive result and not gain much from a game, a friendly. So it can be a win, but it can be overall negative in the long-term perspective. Well, we can also lose this game and get a lot of positives out of it. So we'll analyze that in the post game. We have to wait for the game to finish.
Can we talk about our back line? Because that's still a huge concern.
It's complete shit.
Yeah, it's really bad. I would pull Miles off and just let McKenzie play there for the second half. It's not going to happen. But there's no reason for Miles to ever be on this team again. Like, this is his prime. What is he, 29? Like, this is an absolute center back prime, and he's still goofing up in ridiculous ways. And that's not even a lack of ability at this point, right? We know he's not a good player. But to completely leave that guy unmarked 6 yards in the box is just terrible. And Roldan, I'm sorry, he's not having a good game. He's not. He's fouling players unnecessary. He can't progress. One of the reasons we're not getting Gio the ball in the right spots is because Roldan is sitting there. And so all he can do is pass it wide or pass it back. He can't find Gio in those spots. Roldan's not playing well.
Yeah, which is the norm.
This is the norm. I don't care what happened against Australia. That is one good game in 43 caps. And even that good game, he was still responsible for the goal we conceded.
Mm-hmm. Jeff Carey saying, Fabio, okay, so talk about the Paraguayan stalker, nice looking young man. Do you like Vans with shag carpet? He literally showed you his wife, Jeff. But yeah. Tristan Blackman, the GOAT, saying, for missing so many, we're not playing that bad.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so either.
They're saying Reem is rapidly regressing. He's a liability for sure. He also got beat again and behind. And that second time, Miles actually did recover for him.
Yes.
But Reem, I mean,
it's very, very, very worrying.
Yeah. Forrest, FCC fan, Miles had same goals scored on him versus the Crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been saying this for years about Miles.
I mean, it's not just against the Crew. It's not just now. It's multiple games of data on Miles. This is not a new Miles Robinson. We've seen a lot of Miles with the national team, club. Anyhow, Juan Geronimo saying, I like Luna, but he's incredibly average. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call him an average player, but he's just not really a difference maker. That's my opinion. I think he's serviceable,
level, right?
He's serviceable.
Not at this level.
Even
at
MLS.
A Gold Cup level, maybe. Yeah. At an MLS level, maybe. But even then, inconsistent, right?
But even Gold Cup, he is serviceable against better sides, but he was only good against the bad teams.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He wasn't good against Mexico, Turkey, Switzerland, South Korea, or Japan.
no. And Drunken Ramblings is saying Luna brings chaos. That's what we need sometimes. Guys,
How does he
the
bring
whole.
chaos?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean by chaos? Try to be more specific. If you're going to advocate for him, what chaos? What do you mean by chaos?
Is he because he presses? I mean, Aronson presses. That's not enough, right? Just pressing and running a lot. I mean, they're gonna say he works hard, which again, that's the Rodon works hard. No one questions his effort.
Yeah.
That's not everything for the national team, right? But I think the thing with Roldan is the more we see him, it goes back that if he starts in the World Cup, we're in big trouble. This is a mediocre player with a very good personality. I think that's what it is.
Also, Paraguay is not a great team. This is not a
No.
team that people are expecting to go far in the World Cup. Let's keep that in mind too. It's not like Roldan is looking meh against a very good team. He's just not the level. He never has been in his life.
No, Paraguay is a team that would celebrate getting out of the group.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, we have to be honest.
Exactly. So it's just Paraguay is just a team that's just tough. They're just a tough opponent. That's all it is. If you are like, I know we're missing many key players, right? Important players. But Paraguay is a team that if we played, for example, in the 2026 World Cup, the bare minimum would be beat them. That's the bare minimum, right? They're saying score predictions. I mean, my score prediction was 1-1, and I see decent odds of this still ending 1-1.
I still hold us at 2-1 to the US.
Gio Reyna brace?
Maybe, or an assist to Balogun. That's what I'm hoping for. Reyna through ball, Balogun finish, like we saw against Canada. Oh
Yeah,
my
that'd be
God,
good.
Roldan. Oh, jeez.
He got fouled, but it was just a bad touch. He was complete. He
No,
was going to
the
run out of
reason he
bounds.
got fouled and went to the wide area is because he had a terrible first touch.
Yeah, he was going to run out of bounds if the guy didn't push him.
Yeah.
Oh, Aronson somehow kept that in. Dr. Akula saying, who starts at the attacking mid, McKennie and Reyna? I don't know. Like right now, Tillman didn't really lose that spot. Pulisic also playing the 3-4-2-1. Pulisic starts. That's the first one.
Yeah, it's probably still Pulisic and Tillman. But Gio can push Tillman, absolutely. If he continues playing well for Gladbach, he can push Tillman.
So Drunken Ramblings clarified. He said that Luna can be unpredictable. He doesn't always play like the rest of the guys. When a team figures us out, he can come in and switch it up. You are right. He does try different things. I just don't think he can do any of that against good teams because the evidence points to him not being able to do it against good teams. So there's no purpose of the guy being unpredictable if he can't really do that when it matters. Which that's the data we have as of now.
Yeah. As of now, he hasn't been that unpredictable guy against non-CONCACAF minnows.
He's been predictably bad. Oh, Gio to Dest. Great ball. Gio leaving Dest. You got to release it quicker. Aronson, why did he not go to Arfston wide? Aronson. Gio Reyna with the ball. Gio Reyna back to Roldan. Roldan with the Trivela switch to Arfston. Bad pass from Gio Reyna. And Chris, Brazilian Fury. Thank you, Chris. How you doing, man? He said hi to you, Pete. Also, Chris. I think you remember him.
Hey, Chris, how's it going?
Wuxia Game Central. Paraguay is tied for third points. They aren't bad. You mean in World Cup qualifying? The World Cup qualifying that was the worst in Brazil's history. They tied Brazil. So we never said Paraguay is bad. We never said Paraguay is bad. They're just not good, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, like they're not a team that you think is going to go deep in the World Cup.
No, they're expected to win, to possibly get out of their group, depending on where they land, and lose in the first knockout round.
All right, I'll be in and out, Tack.
See you soon, Pete. Yeah, again, Paraguay is not a bad team, but they're also not a good team. Right? That makes any sense. Free kick, Gio Reyna, cleared by Paraguay. And Joe Scally just boots it to a goal kick for Paraguay. Who's the worst player on the pitch so far? I'll talk about the U.S., right? For the United States, probably Miles and Ream have been the worst performers so far, with Miles being slightly worse. So maybe Miles Robinson has been the worst player so far. "48 minutes. Miles kind of wins the header, but Paraguay still has the ball. Miguel Miron, careful, he might fall, and he'll flop. Serginho Dest, Almiron, he's going to try to fall, gets a throw in for Paraguay. Oh, Scally hasn't played well either. Scally hasn't been good. Scally hasn't been good. I guess our 3 defenders haven't been good. Our 3 center backs have not been good. Roldan. What the heck was that pass from Roldan? Somehow reached Balogun, but why wide? You just put him in a shit position. Balogun figured it out. And Dest beat the first guy. Try to beat the second guy, and he falls. Still has the ball. Roldan finds Reyna. Shoot it, Reyna. Shoot it, Gio. Shoot it, Gio. Took too long. Cleared by Paraguay. Okay, Paraguay on counterattack. Miguel Miron. He's going to fall. He always does that. How is that a foul? Miles barely touched him. How is that a foul? MML saying, you guys always say the same stuff. I remember you said Colombia wasn't good enough and we lost 5-0. I didn't say Colombia wasn't good enough. And I'm not saying we're better than South American teams. We're better than some South American teams. We're not better than Argentina. We're not better than Uruguay. We're not better than Brazil. We're honestly not better than Ecuador right now. We're not better than Colombia. But we are better than Paraguay. Paraguay has their best team right now. You're watching the game. And we're missing a lot of players. Tyler, Pulisic, Tillman. We are better than Paraguay. And I'm not saying we're better than every South American team, but we're better than about 4 of them. I would say 4 of them. We're better than Ecuador. We just outplayed it. Logan, in a competitive game, Ecuador is a different team. I watched them a lot in World Cup qualifying. That's a different team. And the U.S. just sent pretty much all their players to warm up. Free kick here. No, corner for Paraguay. Enciso. And that'll be another corner for Paraguay. Another corner for Paraguay. Let's go. Ball goes in. Header. It looked like that might have hit Miles Robinson's hand, but no, the Paraguayan players are not complaining too much. And guys, here's the thing. A lot of you read into friendly results way too much. The performances matter, the results matter, of course, but you can't say the U.S. is better than X or Y because we tied or we outplayed this team or that team in a friendly. You get what I'm saying? And I'll remind you, I don't know, depends on how old each one of you are, but do you remember the 2018 World Cup that we didn't qualify? Brendan Aronson, real quick. We didn't qualify. We played a friendly against France right before the World Cup that we did not qualify. The same World Cup that France won. And we tied them. So was the 2018 U.S. national team the same level as France? No, we were not. Don't read into friendly results too much. I'm talking about Ecuador in competitive games. In competitive games, if we played Ecuador, they would be the favorites. Is Banks really worse than Miles and Ream? I would say more inexperienced. Worse, I would say definitely not worse than Miles. Definitely not worse than Miles. Serginho Dest down the right beats his first man and kind of loses to his second guy. And terrible ball from Paraguay, Arfston. The U.S. already recovered the possession here down the left. Rolled on to Gio Reyna. Gio Reyna. Back to Tessman. Rolled on. Super chat from Zach saying, when the World Cup draw happens, will we know who we face on the draw date? How will they know when European qualifiers still have to happen? Well, that'll be part of the draw. You'll still have European playoffs, right, going on, but you should know at least 3 teams in the group. And if you don't draw one of the Europeans in the playoffs, you'll know all 4 opponents. But it could happen that during the draw, we might not know one of the opponents. It could happen. They just leave it kind of open. Remember, like the last World Cup, they do the draw and you know that it's going to be one of the Europeans, but you have to wait and see which European. We're going to know at least 3 teams in our group, including ourselves, right? 3, including ourselves. The 4th one, we could know depending on who they draw, but it could also be a European playing the playoffs. And if you look on screen, Chris, Brazilian Fury, explained it too in the chat. Miles, Tim Ream, 55 minutes and 15 seconds. Tim Ream switched the play to Dest. Why do we love switching the play like that? Those are very terrible passes to try. Because even if Dest settles the ball, what the hell is he supposed to do with it? Tanner Tessman. Tanner Tessman with the ball. Tries to... terrible pass from Tanner. Scally heads the ball. Poor header. And Paraguay has the ball. Scally hasn't been great today. Paraguay with the ball. Good switch. 56 minutes and 25 seconds. Yeah, do you guys? I saw someone saying we're gonna have Morocco in our World Cup group. We're starting to build. Oh, Gio Reyna to Aronson. Aronson, why? Why? Perfect pass from Gio, and then Aronson can barely beat his man. Just cross it right to the goalkeeper. That's what I say when he plays for Leeds. Super ineffective in the final third. Super ineffective. It is frustrating. Rick saying Scally's still playing too high up the field. Yeah, he still is. And there's not much we can do about it, right? Scally still is playing very much high up the field. I don't know why. I don't know why. Miguel Almiron is a good player, but God, this dude's annoying. Okay, Gio Reyna with the ball. Tries to go long. And absolutely nothing. Paraguay recovers it. Tim Ream. Out wide to Arfston on a 1v1. Do the step over. Do it. Do the little samba moves from Arfston. Miles Robinson. It kind of fucks with the whole team when you have Miles Robinson playing like almost like a sweeper there. If you're going to put Miles Robinson as the central center back, you might as well just drop Tanner Tessman there. At least you get a ball playing defender. And defensively, honestly, it might be the same. It might be the same. Miles Robinson. Tim Ream. Back to Balogun. Chris Richards. Tim Ream. And what the heck was that? I'm trying to remember here, have we created anything meaningful here in the second half? Roll down with the back passing. I don't think we have. Gabriel saying Tessman hasn't done anything for me so far. No, he had like a cool back heel in the first half. That's about it. Arfston, good step over, beats his man. Gio Reyna. Arfston. Is Arfston the only American player that can do a proper step over? And Matt Freeze will get the ball. Is there any other American player that can do a proper step over? Can you guys name one American player? Well, Serginho Dest. Serginho Dest. I guess Serginho Dest is the only one. Arfston, Serginho Dest. Pulisic is not really a step over guy, right? Christian Pulisic. He can. Hold on. I'm trying to think here. Pulisic. I don't know if Pulisic's like a step over guy, right? Pepe can't. No, not Pepe. And Sosa, the forward from Palmeiras, is on. Weah, no, Weah doesn't do a proper step over. I'm sorry, he doesn't do it. Sosa's a dangerous forward. Okay, throw in for Paraguay. Still no subs for the United States. Paraguay made their first few, but still nothing for the United States. Gustavo Gomes clears it. Tessman settles it. Tessman to who did he pass it to? Scally, Aronson, Serginho Dest, cleared by Paraguay. Aronson to Balogun, penalty. How is that not a penalty? How is that not a penalty? Brendan Aronson. Through ball. Ah, terrible pass from Aronson. Terrible pass. That's where Gio Reyna is different. He puts a proper ball. Tessman blocked. That's a corner. That ball from Aronson, if it's Gio Reyna, it's a proper pass. Aronson's pass was not good. Yeah, not having a VAR is kind of messing with the result of this game because that was a penalty kick for the United States. Balogun definitely got taken down. Corner from Arvston, cleared by the Paraguayan defense once again. Probably would have had the lead by now if we had the VAR. We're going to get another corner for the United States now. I think they're calling in Alex Freeman. Is it Alex Freeman that's coming on? Gio Reyna sends it in. Good delivery. Cleared by Paraguay. And I think Aronson will get the ball. Who's number 10 for the United States? Because Gio's 7, Aronson's 11. Who took the 10 from Pulisic? Let me see here. Who took the number 10 from Christian Pulisic? Because Pulisic's obviously not available due to injury. But I'm wondering who took the 10. I don't know why I didn't see it. Roldan is a 6. Number 10. Who's number 10? Subs. Diego Luna. Oh, that's a disgrace. Luna taking the 10 for the United States. Oh, Balogun to Dest. This could be good. Woo! That was close. What a back heel from Balogun. They said Luna. Yeah. Yeah, the 10 should have been Gio. Aronson through. Aronson, release the freaking ball quicker, dude. You hold it for too long and you just fall every freaking time. Aronson loves to over dribble, which would be fine if he could always beat his man, but that's not the case. And Paraguay recovers the ball 65 minutes. Gustavo Gomes. Paraguay with the ball. Oh, bad pass. Roldan. Go, Roldan. You have space. Jeez, man. Did you see Roldan? He got the ball because of the bad pass from the Paraguayan side. And he had the ball with a lot of time and space. And instead of just going at it, Roldan was like, I never got this far in my life. What do I do with the ball now? I never got the ball in a dangerous position. What the fuck do I do now? Jeez, man. Freaking Roldan. United States the ball. Gio Reyna. Oh, good pass from Marston. Gio Reyna, go. There you go. Gio knows what to do with the ball. Good ball from Gio. Serginho Dest, take him. Shoot it. Woo! Over the crossbar. I think it was saved by the goalkeeper. You see the difference? Roldan gets the ball there and he wants to get rid of it. He doesn't know what to do with it. Gio Reyna quickly finds Dest. Dest quickly finds a shot. Joe Scally's out. Alex Freeman is on for him. And Diego Luna. Diego Luna is on. So who's out? Is that Gio? So Luna and Freeman are on. Dest and Scally are off. Wait, what? Is Aronson going to play wingback? Yeah, I guess Aronson might play wingback. Because Freeman... Okay, we'll see. We'll find out soon. Tessman tries to cross it in. Cleared by Paraguay once again. Or is Diego Luna playing wingback? That doesn't make sense. Roldan can't win the header. Paraguay recovers it. I think Aronson's going to play wingback. Hold on, guys. I'll find out in a second. they can just put the proper camera. Luna, yeah, Aronson is playing right wing back. Aronson's playing where Serginho Dest was playing. So Aronson essentially replaced Serginho Dest on the field. Luna replaced where Aronson was on the field. And Alex Freeman is playing as a center back. He is replacing Joe Scally. Arfston, back to Tim Ream. No, we didn't change the formation, guys. We're still playing a back three. Alex Freeman's playing as a center back. We'll see the defensive shape, but I don't think he changed the formation. Alex Freeman is playing as a right center back. I'm looking at it right now. Oh, Gio Reyna. Poor moment right there from Gio. Freeman wins it. Tessman. What is Tessman doing? My goodness. Enciso now for Paraguay. Diego Luna. Good defensive moment there from Luna. Good recovery. That's going to be a throw-in for Paraguay. We hit minute 69. Nice. We made it. We made it to minute 69 once again. Pete's here. Hey, Pete.
Gio's really starting to gas out here. I think we have to pull him. We've gone to a 4-3-3 now. I would bring
Is
on.
it a 4-3-3? It looks like Aronson is the wing back, and we're still playing a back three.
Aronson looks more like he's playing on the wing to me now, because Freeman's the right back. I don't know. Freeman seems very wide to be playing. Let me see more. But early on, it looks more like a 4-3-3. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like.
Yeah, the thing is, the amount of minutes Gio's playing today, he might get no minutes against Uruguay. Might just rest
That's
him.
what's worrying to me. It's like, but then who's going to play against Uruguay at the 10?
Luna.
I don't know. Against Uruguay?
Yeah, I mean, Uruguay or Paraguay, I don't not really expecting too much to happen there, right, with Luna. It doesn't matter too much. I would still play Gio a good amount of minutes simply because he's not playing for Gladbach. He's very well rested, and he's definitely healthy. And here comes Paraguay, and Roldan kind of won it. No, lost it. Oh, bad pass from Paraguay. Balogun to Gio. Gio, this could be dangerous. Gio to Balogun, goal. 2-1. Gio assist to Balogun.
Of course. Of course
Gio
he is.
assist to Balogun.
Well, it came off the defender. It's not really a Gio assist. But still, a good goal. Good finish. Balogun, even when he's playing poorly, still manages to get the finish, and Gio helped to create it.
I would count that as an assist. The pass was to Balogun, wasn't it?
Yeah, but if it comes off the defender and then you tuck in the rebound, it doesn't count as an assist. Man, even a tired Gio, huh?
Yeah. He's looked like our most dangerous player for most of the game. Balogun, I thought that was a penalty when Balogun got knocked down.
How is that a penalty? He stayed on his feet and scored.
No, not this one. There was a moment earlier in the game where he got knocked down and they didn't call a penalty. If there was a VAR, I think they would have called it.
Well, 2-1, then my prediction is on point.
Yep. So far, so good for you. And there's, 20 minutes to go?
Yeah.
But if there was any doubt about Gio Reyna, I think he made his case again.
No, there's no doubt about it. There should not be any more doubt about him. If this is him not getting minutes for Gladbach, then he's probably booked his spot at the World Cup.
Yeah, it also
he's
comes
been our
down
best
to
attacking player tonight.
It's what we say. The gap between Gio Reyna, this is the problem that very often happens. Like Luna created that goal with his pressure, guys. That happens all the time. The guy Luna press. Also, it wasn't Luna that won the ball. He started the press. That's not something that locks you in a roster.
No,
anyone can press. He also just came in. He better press. He better hustle.
Yeah, I think we're trying too hard to gas up Luna.
Yeah, we got to stop praising like these random ass moments that no one freaking sees. Did you see Gio's tackle also to Balogun's shot? Gio, yeah, that is tougher than just pressing.
Yeah. That shot for Balogun was created by Gio making the tackle, and this is Gio in the 73rd minute.
Dude, Doug McIntyre is having a rough night, isn't he?
I know.
Okay, Paraguay once again. Yeah, see how it looks like a back three when they're there? Freeman. He looks
Yeah,
like
you're
a
right.
center
It's
back.
still a back three. He's just using Freeman as that third right back. He did that against Japan too. Remember?
Yeah, and I mean, you were right that Aronson is almost looks like a winger, but so did Dest very often.
True.
But yeah, he's still playing like a back to like Freeman is not going high up the field at all. Dude, we're really giving Roldan like 75 minutes, aren't we?
Yeah, Roldan
Or
staying on the field. This is
it's
a good
wild.
win, and Gio's man of the match.
Oh, easily.
Easily man of the match.
Second one is probably Balogun.
Yeah. I mean, Balogun hasn't had a ton of service today, and at times some of his hold-up play hasn't been excellent, but he's had a good game and another goal. Like, he's our number 1-9. There's no question. No question. Okay, so Gio coming off for Tillman. Oh, no, Tim Tillman.
The wrong Tillman.
Happy's going to come on for Balogun. Let's see who Morris comes on for. Please make it Roldan, not Tessman. Is Gio making a case to start over Tillman?
Um, I mean, this has been a better performance than pretty much anything I've seen from Tillman. I'll
Yeah.
put it that way. I think he's definitely on the mix. If anyone had any doubt,
I'd
he's
say
definitely.
Pulisic's a lock starter, and Gio and Tillman are fighting for that second starting spot. But for sure, he's the first guy off the bench if he's not starting.
Hmm. Yeah, he needs to start playing for his club. That's kind of important here to make a case.
No, I agree. But reality attack is that what we're seeing here is even when he's not playing for this club, he can still go pull a performance like this for the Nets.
And that's been the case with Gio multiple times, right? Even during the Berhalter era. Um, oh God, Austin. Again, I don't know if you're making fun or being sarcastic with what I said earlier. I didn't say don't take friendly performances into account. I said don't take friendly results into account. We tied France before they won the World Cup, the one we didn't qualify. Because
Yeah.
you guys in the chat were saying we were better than Ecuador and better than Japan, whatever, because we beat Japan and we outplayed Ecuador. I said, don't take into account the results. I don't think we're at the same level as Ecuador, actually. If we play them in competitive games, unless we see improvements, I don't think we beat them. I also don't think we're playing better than Japan. I said
No.
results, not performances. Performances matter.
No, performances absolutely matter, especially this close to a World Cup when everyone's fighting to be on that roster.
What did you think of Tessman today? He's been kind of ass.
I I think he's had a mixed game. I have to have some really good moments and then some not great ones. He's been better than Roldan, dude.
I mean, I'll say this: we haven't been better than Roldan, me and you, but we haven't been worse than him. Oh, Matt Freeze, good save. Roldan is still on, right? They didn't sub him out
No, they subbed it off Roldan, didn't they? Because Tessman's still
for.
on the field. Aiden Morris.
Let me update here for my. Yeah. Roldan for Aiden Morris.
To be honest, Matt Freese hasn't had a ton to do today, right? That speaks to
No.
how well we've played.
Yeah, and the goal we conceded, there was nothing he could have done specifically.
No, that was on Miles.
Cross in. Oh my god, everyone missed the ball.
All right,
Oh,
Tack. I will see you in the post game.
see you in 15 minutes. See you soon. The wrong Tillman. Yeah, he put in Tim Tillman, the wrong Tillman. Corner, ball goes in. Testman with a weird clearance. Very weird clearance. Oh, yeah, and Pepe is on. Ricardo Pepe's on for the U.S. I forgot to tell you guys that. Ricardo. Oh, Tim Tillman steals it. Finds Diego Luna. Diego Luna with the ball. Luna with a step over. Cross. Pepe. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Did Pepe miss that? Pepe, how does he miss that? How did Ricardo Pepe waste that chance? You cannot waste those chances, man. That can literally eliminate you from a World Cup. That can cost you a World Cup. It can't happen. You guys probably saw it by now. I don't get it, man. Pepe's usually good at those, but that can happen. Let me see if I didn't miss anyone. Oh crap! Hold on. So said nice. Let me see if I didn't miss anyone. Sorry, guys, I missed a lot of super chats here because of the game. Steven, Paraguay's taking advantage of being no VAR and the referee treating it like a friendly, not giving cards. That is accurate. I would say so. And Brendan Aronson's out now. Said nice. That was probably during the 69th minute. What's the rage said, is Pete jealous of you and the Paraguay guy? I don't think so. The problem with the Paraguay guy is we were trying to talk about the game. It was kind of hard to hear him because he's in the stadium. And he was talking about the stadium stuff. And we wanted to talk at halftime about the game, but we couldn't hear him well too. Luna forced a turnover, press dude into Reina. Yeah, again, good for him for press. I can't just be praising a press. Rob Garcia said that Lala's take of Roldan over Gio aged well. It's like a lot of takes from Alexi Lalas. Most of them don't age well. Steven Spada saying, watch Tillman score. Yeah, he can score. He's still the same player. I hope he scores. We get a 3-1 lead. It would be great, but it's still the same player. And Dan is saying, I know this is way too early, but what's your honest guess Gio's at the World Cup next year? I think Gio will be in the World Cup now. Look, I was questioning it because of the minutes with Gladbach and Pochettino not calling him up. But Gio Reyna coming here and performing right away, we don't have many games left till the World Cup. We have 3 more games. He probably won't play much against Uruguay, so there's not enough time for Gio to mess up. And then we have 2 games in March. I think that if Gio Reyna is healthy, he will be at the World Cup. Now, will he get minutes? Will he start? That's a different discussion. But I think yes, because of this result, will play a big role. Because of this result. Lazaro, how you doing, man? You're asking what I think of the Brazil game. I thought Brazil played well from the start of the game. I was upset that Vitor Roque didn't play the minutes he should have played, right, for Brazil, especially because they took him from Palmeiras. I thought Brazil played well against Senegal in the friendly today. I thought Brazil played well. By the way, Lazaro, did you check our new video at Chapelle Football? If you guys haven't already, go check out our new video at Chapelle Football. Very good video. The last 3 videos there were bangers. The last 3 videos at Chapelle Football, they were bangers. I'll show you guys very soon. But back to the game here. Was that Sebastian Berhalter? Tillman, not the real Tillman. To Arvston. Oh, bad touch from Arvston. Bad touch. I'll put it here on screen for you guys to see very soon. The last 3 videos of Chapelle Football were complete bangers. These ones right here on screen. How Brazil made the Copa Libertadores irrelevant? Banger. The reasons why Brazilians hate the national team? Banger. It's politics, results, lots of things. But my favorite video is the worst coach in football history, or the worst coach in soccer history, whatever you want to call it. These last 3 videos at Chapelle Football, go check it out. They're all bangers. I'm praising myself too much. I do that. It's not out of arrogance. I just like praising myself because I'm really good at those videos. Those videos are really good. Some might say they're the best videos on YouTube about Brazilian soccer in English. They're great videos. I love them. Throw in for Paraguay. 80, almost 84 minutes. You thought I only made bangers? No, I've made some crap videos. I've had some horrible videos. Sebastian Berhalter looking a little out of place. Dude, it's okay. Ricardo Pepi, Freeman. Good intention, but didn't work out well. And here comes Paraguay. Ball delivered at the flags. It's gonna be a corner, dude. Yeah, there you go, Freeman. I thought you were gonna let out for a corner. I thought Freeman was just gonna let that go out, and that would have been a corner. That's a throw in now for Paraguay. 84 minutes and 15 seconds. Where's Ajiman? Ajiman's at home. He's watching the game from home in England. Okay, Paraguay will try a long throw in. Cleared by Aiden Morris. Julian Viva is saying, I haven't watched been watching the whole game. What do you think of the performance tag? To me, it's good because the USMNT is missing players. I would say overall, yes, a good performances. We'll break down more details in the post game with Pete, but I would say overall a positive performance. Hopefully, we hold on to this win. Like Gio Reyna was extremely positive and encouraging for the United States national team. There's a few negatives, of course. It wasn't perfect. It hasn't been perfect, but overall, positive performance. We outplayed Paraguay for sure while missing many key players. And Paraguay mostly played their best. Paraguay blocked by Sebastian Berhalter. Blocked by Sebastian Berhalter. Corner kick for Paraguay. And cleared by Tessman. Miguel Miron. Good ball. That's going to be a cross in probably for Paraguay. Sosa, I believe, crosses it in. Cleared by Aiden Morris. After the subs, we're just kind of defending for our lives. Defending for our lives after the subs. But overall, a very good performance from us. We mostly held Paraguay throughout the game. Like, they didn't really create much. Also, Pepi missed a complete sitter. Messi. Ricardo Pepi had a sitter that he missed. We should have been up 3-1. Yeah, that's a foul. Gustavo Gomes hit Diego Luna. That should have totally been a foul. Long ball. Tim Ream wins it. Paraguay. Yeah, Paraguay's completely outplaying us now. Ever since we made the subs and put in a lot of not so good players, things haven't gone well for us. Ricardo Pepi with the ball for the US. And why did you completely reset the play? Miles to Arfston. The World Cup group stage draw will happen December 5th. We're almost there. We're getting very close. Right after Thanksgiving. Right after Thanksgiving, which, by the way, we're not there yet, but I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving with your family. It's one of my favorite times of the year. I actually love the end of the year. I love Halloween. I love Thanksgiving. I love... Oh, great ball from Freeman. Diego Luna. Can't do much with it. Got pressed by the defender. Got really tight. Arfston. I love the end of the year. I love it. Okay, Arfson with the ball, 88 minutes. Miles Robinson finds not Malik Tillman. Not Malik Tillman, passed it back to Freeman. Aiden Morris. Out wide to Sebastian Berhalter. Sebastian Berhalter, not Malik Tillman is right there. He was wide open. Arfston, Diego Luna, Arfston. Oh, bad pass from Ream, but it still worked. Tessman with the ball. Tries to lob it to... I think it's not Malik Tillman, right? Yeah, not Malik Tillman was offsides. Yeah, we could see how much of a drop-off we had in the second half. Big drop-off once the subs happened. Very big drop-off. And Paraguay again with the ball. 89 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm assuming the ref will add like 2 minutes. They will add like 2 minutes. That's what I'm assuming. Paraguay with the ball. Miguel Miron about to hit minute 90. 89 and 50. Aiden Morris got beat. That's going to be a cross. Oh, my God. Aiden Morris just got nutmeg. Cross goes in. Ooh, Arfston almost scored an accidental own goal. That would have sucked. But Aiden Morris, yikes. That did not look good. Aiden Morris getting kind of embarrassed by the Paraguayan player. Similar to Roldan in the first half. And Arfston with a bit of a awkward clearance right there. Arfston that has been mostly good throughout this game. Cross goes in for Paraguay. Berhalter with a terrible clearance. Clear it properly, dude. Paraguay lobs it into the box. Miles heads it. Not Malik Tillman. He clears it. Diego Luna tries to win it with the spin move, and Paraguay will get the ball. 4 minutes added. 4 minutes added. And ball's kicked out of bounds. Hey, what is going on there? Gustavo Gomez and Alex Freeman are just hugging each other. Oh, fight. There you go. That's what I like to see. Unbelievable. This is amazing. This is better than the game. I'm glad I stayed till the end. I'm fascinated. Did we see a punch or something, or just pushes here and there? Alex Freeman with Gustavo Gomez, they were just like kind of hugging each other. And then now not Malik Tillman is holding back Freeman. Okay, I'm trying to understand what happened. Freeman got the ball, and then Gustavo Gomez, the center back and captain for Paraguay, just kind of hugged him. And then all of a sudden, they're just like pushing each other, shoving each other either way. And then just everyone's running at it. But nothing really happened in terms of like actual fight. It was just a push here, push there. So Gustavo Gomez tried to get the ball to take the throw in, and Freeman held the ball. So Gustavo Gomez just hugged Freeman, and Freeman was kind of pissed off. And then someone tried to throw a punch. Dude, I think Freeman is an idiot. Did he try to throw a punch? You get a card for that for no reason. So Gustavo Gomez tried to get the ball, probably to speed up the game, and then Freeman took the ball from him. And it looked like Freeman was trying to throw a punch. I say we put them in the middle of the field, right, where they have the circle, and first one to get knocked out loses. Is Freeman bleeding? Looks like there's some blood right on his mouth. It looks like a bit of an overreaction from everyone. Now that I'm watching the replay here, it looks a bit like an overreaction. Okay, so is the game over yet, ref? Now it's done. You can just end the game. We hit minute 94. Ref, if you're not going to put them in the middle of the field to fist fight, right? These guys are good with their fists, okay? If you're not going to put them in the middle of the field to fight until someone's knocked out, just end the game. No one wants to play this game anymore. And look, if you're going to put them in the middle of the field to fight, there has to be a few rules, right? Like for example, no fingering for sure. No kicking someone on the balls. It has to be a fair fight if they're going to fight, right? It has to be fair. It has to be fair. And guys, before you all have your dirty minds out, by fingering, I mean like fingering the guy's eye, not something else. Brian is saying, I made $596 on the United States, just scored 2 goals. It was plus 165. Hey, good for you. Good for you. Guys, fingering, I mean like fingering the guy's eyes. That can do irreparable damage. Imagine you're fighting someone, they finger you in the eye. You can go blind. That's what I meant by fingering. And I don't know what you guys are talking about when it comes to fingering, but like you're not going to win a fight. Like, okay, if you guys want to go the sexual route with that, if you're not going to win a fight if you finger someone, but if you put your finger in someone's eyes, the guy can go blind. That's what I meant about, yeah, eye poking, whatever. Fingering the guy's eye, poking. Same thing. Same thing. I just want a fair fight. That's all that I'm saying. I just want a fair fight. If they're going to fight, make it fair. That's all it is. Free kick here for the U.S. The game should be over. It should be over. Freeman wins it. Berhalter to Pepe. Pepe to Luna. Luna dispossessed. No, he still has it. No, Paraguay has it. Gustavo Gomes just tries to go long. Ref, the game is over. There you go. The United States defeats Paraguay 2-1. Probably should have been more. Probably should have been more. The level dropped quite a bit right after we made the subs. But everyone, now we're going to go to 11 Yanks for the post game. Once again, thank you very much, Prungo, for sponsoring this video. I'm going to put the ad before you go. If you want to buy Prungo, if you want to, use the link in the description of this video for red light therapy. Tack, it was a USA throw-in. Oh, you mean the brawl? Yeah, it's whatever. It just seems like an overreaction from everyone, and it looks like the players are fine now. Okay, quick word from the sponsor of this video. We're going to go to 11 Yanks now for the post game. And if you're still here, drop a like before you go, please. That's the least you can do. That's what you can do for me. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys at 11 Yanks. And if you want to buy any Prungo product, use the link in the description. Ciao.
As you may already know, I love playing soccer. What you don't know is that I've gone through 3 knee surgeries that kept me out of the fields for 3 years. Dealing with chronic knee pain, muscle soreness, muscle injuries, and much more. So I talked to a few former professional players and physical therapists that recommended red light therapy. And today, we are proud to partner with Prungo. And Prungo specializes in the next generation of red light therapy devices designed to support recovery, reduce pain, and help athletes address issues such as swelling, muscle strains, and pain in areas such as your calves, knees, groin, joints, you name it. It's also very portable, so you can pretty much take it anywhere you go, even when you're traveling. You know, the multi-screen and multi-part feature is what I like the most about this, because it makes it a lot easier to put it whatever part of your body that you need accordingly with the pain that you have, whether it's your calves, neck, back, shoulder, elbow. You can also break it down into different parts, different pieces. And what I have here is the Prungo Flux Go, a wearable, lightweight red light therapy device designed to support recovery, reduce joint pain, and prevent overuse injuries without the need for needles or medication. It's been helping me a lot, relieving pain, recovery, and honestly, it also helps me regain my inner energy and confidence. Because you know, if you go out to play basketball or soccer and everything hurts, you play like crap, it sucks. And make sure to take advantage of their Black Friday deal since it's the lowest price it's been all year. The link is in the description. And if you use the link in the description, along with helping yourself, you are also helping the channel in the process. So thank you very much, Prungo, for partnering up with Tactical Manager.